planted a little grass here. Some bio balls. I pulled them out of my aquarium. I'm gonna go ahead and leave those in there, I guess. I've got a pump right here I went ahead and bought yesterday. Some I'm making a mess everywhere. I bought some pavers and sand. I'm gonna probably make a little patch from there. Here's the pump that we bought, or that I got yesterday. It's got a little biofilter on it, which is good. And it's supposed to be up to 800 gallons, I think, or 750 gallons. So even with a little fall, it'll still pump about 300 gallons an hour. So after yesterday, I went and got a big ass load of mulch. It's actually really nice mulch. It's the Preen 6-month weed control, guaranteed to keep the collar for a year. It's $215. The bags are completely falling apart though, so he sold me the whole pallet for like 70 bucks. It looks good though, it's nice mulch. So I'm just mulching in heavy. I got me some more sand, a bunch of pea gravel, and some more rock. I'm going to just try to make a pathway from right here just down. Basically like it looks. I'm going to even it out. And I planned on getting me the wood rail and putting it over here. I kind of thought about this yesterday. So I rebuilt my little 2-tier wall right here. Have a little chip on the end, that little brick. I guess I'm going to use some construction adhesive. I'm probably going to glue a couple of them down to keep them from moving. So we did get the pump running, the pond running, the fountain, and the top. Alright, I've been filling in this wall pretty good the whole time. It's taken a lot to fill it in. So I've had about, can't see the exact size of that stack there, but that's just some of it. I've put about 400 bags of dirt between this wall and filling in this flower bed area. I bought a crap load of mulch. They gave me like 50 bags of mulch for a good price that we talked about. It was that Preen mulch. And I've just filled it in pretty deep. Planted around the pond. I've mulched a little bit around it. I figured out my fountain problem. I didn't really fix it, but with the lower pressure, I just had to move the bucket forward. By moving the bucket at least about 2 inches forward, I just had to stick some rocks on it, but by moving the bucket 2 inches forward, at least it didn't dribble under the thing and wasn't letting water go out of the pond, so now this fountain doesn't have to be so big. Alright, I came out here and finished this last night. I was here till about 12 last night after I got home from bowling. There's a top row on this. We filled it in with some sand. This wall has been finished. Put in some dirt, the rest of the mulch over here. So that's what we wanted to do. It's a lot better than what it used to be. It won't be nearly as much erosion coming down the hill and filling up with leaves and stuff like it used to do, I'd imagine, like this. Put the little table out here. It's pretty much even to the house and the wall and all, which is what I want. So it looks congruent with everything else. Put these large stones around here. These are stones I've already had around the house. They're like just solid rock is good. They won't break. They also kind of hide the edges a little bit. So the biggest problem I've had with this pump, this is a 400. I don't remember the brand name, but this pump is a 400. It's supposed to be up for 780 gallon ponds, but running the two features like this, it does not have that much flow. It affects it greatly because there's no way to adjust a fountain. I can only adjust this one, and this one I need to have stronger. I need more water coming to this one, less to that one. Without modifying the pipe with some kind of shutoff, there's no way to increase it. So, and this water course, if it's slightly up, back, left, or right, really changes how that water flows out. And with just that little bit of water flow that I have, it's very crucial that it sits a certain way for it to get the water flow in. Otherwise, it pushes behind it. I was playing with it just a second ago, and my water started running out again. So I'm a little worried that over time, that when this filter clogs or whatnot, I'm going to lose a lot of water flow, and I might come out here and it's going to be running out of pond or something. So, but as of now, it works. I might have to get a bigger pump or something. The other thing I did last night with hide my wire, something I wanted to do last night. I finished filling in these 2 flower beds and put a little extra dirt, whatnot there, but there's a cord right here. I taped it off. I bought these last night. I taped off that cord, put some electrical and duct tape on it just to keep it protected, a little extra where it's plugged in together. That's under the rock there, and then I put a hole through this board, and it's buried all the way from here up to the house. I dug out a pretty good sized channel, laid in some sand and covered it rock. I didn't want to come out here and do this after it rained today because I figured it'd be really messy, so I went ahead and did this last night. I got me a GFI protected box that I plugged into the house as well to give me some additional outlets here. This says for heat tape only, but my house has no outside outlets. This is the only one I have. So this orange here goes to heat tape. This goes to this box now, which I do have 2 things of heat tape going out of it. My water filter and now the pump. But none of them use a ton of electricity, and the heat tape is only on for a few months out of the year. So these are all on. I have a little outlet right there that they plug into. There's a lot going on. There's 3 different heat tapes coming out of this cord here. But I have a lot of wires, pipes running under the house that I've wrapped now in heat tape and in foam just to make sure they're protected. So hopefully that's enough protection and it won't have any problems. I won't have to deal with any of that. But it's pretty much ready to go other than fish and plants now. It's going to be the only other thing I got to get for this. So I did block this off a little bit right here, which is something I've never done before. I put a couple of rebar, there's one on the back and one on the front here, and just try to hold this in place. So as long as nobody messes with it, it should stay just fine. Now hopefully prevent erosion right here, because I've always had an erosion problem right here. That's it.